here in the north at about 1 o'clock. The red Terran, he is Bomber.
Got that SanDisk shirt on. Get that sand off your shoulders. Down to the bottom right. Blue's SK Telecom Rain. For a bit longer, up until about 2 weeks from now or so. Boy.
That did say boy at the end.
Yeah. I was looking at my tablet and look up and I see, I think to myself, it's probably related to parting big boy, or possibly related to pulling the boys. Or maybe Bomber's his boy.
Could be.
I mean, in a metaphorical sense.
Yeah,
probably not actually his son.
Could be his dog as well, but not literally, you know.
Yeah.
So this was a map picked by Rain, actually. A map that usually Terrans like to pick in general, both against Zerg and Protoss. Has a lot of ledges, a lot of good dropping areas. Can really punish both races using that ability.
Yeah, definitely so. This is an odd map pick from Rain because normally Terrans like to play this map. More so against Zerg than they do against Protoss, but the map that Terrans have felt comfortable on. The rush distance is long enough to where even flying units like Mutalisks and Oracles take a little bit of time to get across the map. Things like Warp Prisms and whatnot. It's just no matter where you spawn on this map against your opponent, it's going to take a long time to cross. And you usually don't have like some way where you can circumvent that by flying. The whole map is pretty much ground. There are some dead spaces in the corners, but you're not going to be able to like take a shortcut to fly to a base. So it's a pretty far distance for the early mid game. But if you're a Terran player, you don't usually want to play too much of that late game against a Protoss. You want to be doing that dropping. You want to be doing the aggression.
You want to be doing that bombing, that bomber style. Yeah. It was a really enjoyable game, even as the Protoss I am, to see that happen. Just bomber style, really, really cool. Super aggressive, punishing whatever Rain does.
Just going to see a Reaper expand this time from Bomber again. And there goes that Nexus for Rain. And there goes the Mothership Core as well. So a little bit more of a safer expand this time with one gas. Taking the second gas a little bit delayed. And Bomber's going to check the 9 o'clock position incorrectly first. And we'll, of course, have to swing around down to the 5 o'clock position where Rain is lurking.
Rain has a nice setup there with his buildings. The Mothership, or rather the Cybernetics Core in the gateway, cutting off that little bottom portion below the gas. It's going to be harder for the Reaper to get some maneuverability in there.
Bomber is smart. Look at this. He checks. He sees a Nexus, and he wants to go and intercept the probe. Knows the probe would have already been at his base most likely by now if he sent it earlier. Wants to check to see if he can find the probe that goes to check the 9 and kill it before it gets there. Unfortunately, he misses that, but a cool idea. I mean, he barely missed it. There's this narrow miss there, and that's a lot of practice. Clearly, that's a pretty good game sense to be able to pick out something like that.
Probe coming in here. I think Bomber's going to be paying attention to that. He's not going to let it by. Probe's going to have to back off, but it does see the CC. And we do see a robotics facility come up here for Rain. So this is more Rain style. Likes to get those fast Colossi. Just defend, get that big death ball up. And not going to be doing any more Oracle plays this time.
Yeah. They're just keeping it a bit more Archangel style, like he's known for. See an Observer come out of here, most likely. It'd be crazy to see an Immortal. Observer on the way.
Throws down like 5 gates. We're like, what? Who is this? Is that Party?
Never.
Parting big boy.
Well, Reaper's coming in here, just getting all sorts of info. Even he's like, all right, well, you're going to chase me. I guess I'll see if I can kill a probe. Got one. I'm out of here. Waiting. He's camping it. Oh! He might still get it out. He might still get it. He might still get it. Oh, one more. Oh, it was the wrong probe, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought that was the right one.
Yeah, I thought it was the right one, too.
But all three of us are on the same page here.
Yeah. We're pretty much just as good as Bomber.
Like, I'm pretty sure we're as good as Bomber. I'm pretty sure if we were playing that game with, like, the 3 cups and, like, the ball underneath, we all would have guessed the wrong one together.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it just means we're brothers.
Yeah, with Bomber.
That bond. So
that bomb.
We see things the same way.
Yeah. That is a lot of Marines.
That is a lot of Marines. He likes to power those up early, but from a lot of Marines comes you know, that robotic support bay to help deal with them. Be careful with that stalker. He's really poking at it.
I thought you were going to say great responsibility.
Oftentimes, yes.
Yeah. It's hard. You know, they're weak units. They're very strong. They could die. You have to be careful with your micro.
You do have to be a good babysitter of your Marines.
Yeah. You have to be responsible with your stims. Don't make them lose 2 health before you get medevacs.
Yeah. Please stem responsibly.
Yeah, exactly.
That is an Artosis Palm if I ever saw one. Oh, God, 2 right in a row. This base has some serious infrastructure issues.
Yeah.
No, that's not the pylon you need to reinforce.
He did make 2 other ones. There's another one. I wonder where the other one is, though. But Rain, you know, he's making 4 more gates here, and he's making 2 Colossi in total. Could be going this 2 base kind of super aggressive, lots of gates style with some Colossi mixed in.
He's actually, I don't think he saw these drops, or if he did, he's not taking them seriously because he's not going to intercept them. And they're going to go right into his main, completely undetected. They flew right over his observer, but I don't think he noticed them. And this is going to cause him some problems. If Bomber can survive, that is.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's got a lot of warping potential here.
All the bunkers are not complete yet. He has to pull the SCVs right now. Some Vikings are have to deal with these Colossi right now, but still, no bunkers just yet.
The main
Next
base
cannon comes down.
Oh, one goes down. And the second one escapes for now. Still underneath Nexus range, though. And he needs to pull his Colossi back. There he goes, starts to pull him back. Nice micro here, just what he needed.
Yeah, really nice micro here, and he has so many gates to back this up as well. He finally does lose that Colossus rather, but there's nothing here. GG.
Rain, no fear. Maybe he saw the drop and just didn't care. He's going to tie us up 1-1 here. And maybe that was a hint of what team he might join. You see, he gave a little bit of that flash cheek action there. Maybe he's going to KT Rolster, trying to give us a hint.
If he joins KT Rolster, that team is going to be like so impossible to beat.
Yeah, keep in mind, if you're a big Pro League fan, you're thinking about next season. These 3 players leaving SKT makes KT all the stronger.
Yeah,
going
very
forward.
true.
And if they'll be replaced by anyone, maybe some new blood coming in. Have to wait and find out. Well, the score is tied here.
It's all tied up.
Yeah, all tied up. Like, I don't know, twisty tie on a bunch of